Wasn't even unmuted. Yeah, so I haven't worked out a way to abruptly end the music, is what I was apologising for before. I also need to get the game sound back on. There's a lot of experimental stuff happening here, so I need to take that off. There we go. So this is looking at, it's a private league of playing called the Dented Shield. It's a full season, and the two teams we're looking at played last night, and they both came in new in the third season. Everyone started new teams third season, and we are gonna have a look at those. I've got the records the wrong way around. Let's move those around. There we go. So that's the records of the two teams. That's going to have to go down a bit. Yeah, so I've done quite a lot of these replay analysis sort of videos on YouTube, where we have a look at some of the games, just as sort of highlights and sort of for advice as well, because most of the coaches in the league are pretty new to the game. And yeah, done loads of these during all 4 seasons we've played so far, and we tend to have a bit of a look at how the game's gone. So we have a look at the teams as well before kick off. Just like the Necromantic could kick in to Lizardmen, who'll take the first turn, and I didn't save the records going up, so let's do that. So it's snowing. There's a perfect defence to begin. We'll hit pause there and have a look at these teams. Although that was a player moving. Right. So line of scrimmage has 3 zombies. We've got a block zombie, a guard zombie, and an unlevelled one. They've got another unlevelled one on the bench over here. 2 flesh golems, one with block and mighty blow, who's been levelling much quicker than this one, who's just got block. 2 whites, we've got one with tackle, one with dodge. 2 werewolves, we've got block, tackle and dodge block and strip ball. There are 2 ghouls on the team, one with sure hands here. There's a pass ghoul on the bench, and a kick zombie there, who's just kicked. Lizardmen are attacking, and they have... So Groxgore just has guard. There's loads of block on the Sauruses, so Sauri. So it's unleveled one there, but that's block, 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 and block a mighty blow plus a niggling injury. And the 4 skinks on the pitch are block and jump up with an armor value penalty. And we've got block and a niggling injury. And this one has sidestep and diving tackle. Sidestep there. There's 1 sidestep skink on the bench. That one. And 3 unlevelled skinks. And there's perfect defence against. The Lizardmen are about to attack in the snow for this first drive. So all the Necromantic did was spread out their line of scrimmage a bit for that one. So I know the final score of this game and a couple of little comments. I know there's a misclick at some point, but don't know much else about it so far. So one coach was quite unfortunate early on, as far as we hear. Plus had some removals going on and stuff. So early double skulls, that is pretty unfortunate. I need to put game sound back on as well. So a bit all over the place today. I've had quite a bit going on, and I'm having quite a late lunch. It's been a bit of a hectic morning. Partway through moving house is the main cause of all the hecticness. So Blitz is in here on that kick zombie. Good place to get 2 dice. I don't think I'd have followed up there, because you're giving either werewolf 2 dice into 2 dice on your best Saurus. Even these 2 in here, because there's no guard on the Sauruses, they're not going to be able to assist. Well, yeah, they're not going to be able to assist, so it's 2 dice all the way. Foul ball pick up there. They had a double skulls earlier in the turn to use that reroll. So Necromantic turn to respond. They're just standing up some zombies. A nice Necromantic coach likes to tag out players with zombies. There's 2 dice. Taking 2 dice with a claw player on the Saurus there. And therefore, for the Blitz with the Flesh Golem. So it'd probably be a good idea to start looking at some of the quicker players on the Necromantic team getting around here to start getting some pressure on the ball, because I haven't picked it up yet. try and make that a bit of a thing. Oh, it's an early foul from a ghoul. Maybe showing some intention there. To stun that Mighty Blow Saurus. Yeah, don't see many ghoul fouls, but that was one. So getting a bit of width on their defence there, but not a lot of ball pressure yet. Which does give them a bit of breathing space. If they fail to pick up the ball again this turn, it's not as essential as, say, if this werewolf was over here, this white around here somewhere. 2 double skulls in 2 turns. It looks like we've got a bit of a bug where it's displaying the kick skill every time something else happens. That's fairly safe ball. Still not picked up, and they've again used a reroll this turn. Do you have it now? And running up here to only a couple of skinks left spare. It sort of feels like the ball's not very safe, but with all the strength the Lizardmen have here, so like this is a based cage. Yeah, if these zombies were the other way around, you'd be leaving 1 dice on here and then maybe space for this werewolf to come around. But it'll be 2 dice uphill if they want to try that. I'll go for the blitz from this side. Just on this skink. That is a knockdown. Another foul, that's over here. So that's that same Mighty Blow Saurus. A zombie this time though, rather than the ghoul. They can maybe... No, they could have got 1 dice on that Saurus, as we discussed. Yeah, with one of these players had stepped in there. Got 2 dice uphill on the Croxigal though, and that is a push. So risking the guard zombie on that. They're straight to try and get that werewolf. You need to watch this tackle white here, who's alone. He's a threat to the ball carrier. This space is open, and it doesn't really look like there's a nice first removal we've had. That's handy. It doesn't really look like there's that much protection available in this area here for the Lizardmen. And this white is poised to sack. So it's, a lot of dice being thrown without the ball being safe. That's a bit better. And go for a blitz with the ball carrier, which is for just a push. Probably needed to step back in there. So yeah, push the werewolf away and then have a foul dodge there. Yeah, ball definitely not safe here, because this white can come in here, because the diagonal space here isn't protected. Like if this skink was here, it's much harder coming round to get in at that skink if that one's there. But yeah, here we've got these 2 spaces available. So obviously this skink can assist, so I want to take that out. This Saurus can assist as well, because if this white comes in here, he's in 4 tackle zones. It's going to be 1 dice, 2 dice uphill there. Yeah, so need to take out some assists. Probably got this werewolf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's a long way around. This werewolf probably needs to just mark this skink, maybe this ghoul. But this guy needs. You can maybe use the T shape here if you push into the Saurus. Push the Saurus over there. There's not going to assist, and if the skink's still standing somewhere around here, the werewolf will be marking it. You can go for that and see what they've come up with. So these 2, if you take their assists out, you can blitz with the wolf. So have marked the skink with the werewolf. Sorry, blitz with the white. You just want to step in there for 2 dice. I suppose as well, this zombie could step in here because the Croxigal has no tackle zone. have gone for the... it's into the ball carrier, okay. The ball carrier stepped probably even more into danger. Not an amazing sidestep choice there. Over here is better. That's an injury too. Yeah, I think next to this Saurus would have been a much better spot. Do have a Shorthand's Ghoul available, but yeah, because this skink lane here, that's a 4+ dodge into the ball, so just going to stand on it. Yeah, 4+ dodge, 4+ pickup. Built-in rerolls for both with Shorthands and dodge. Now we've got lots of trying to make the ball safe again. So we've got the tackle white is still marking this skink here, which kind of makes this skink dodging in for the pickup a bit of a safer prospect. But does just stand on it instead. So 3 tackle zones for Lizardmen on the ball. And then, yeah, going for that. Yeah, so use the team reroll. Found both dodges. She's very unfortunate, and that's a badly hurt on that skink. So yeah, this was definitely the safer one because you could, well, you wouldn't have lost. Could well have been the same result with the needing the dodge, but you wouldn't use a team reroll because of the dodge skill. A lot of prone players over here. This flesh golem, I don't know, you sort of imagine it's going to be thrown into the Saurus, yeah. And just come around to mark the ball again and away from that Saurus who's more dangerous. 1 dice with the flesh golem. That's an injury. Niggling injury is pretty bad. Reroll to, yeah, I think, yeah, losing movement is probably a better choice if that's what you're given. Yeah, slow Saurus is probably better than a more vulnerable one. Another bonehead there. I think I've had a couple of those so far. That blitz is going to be on the ghoul there. Now, quite suddenly here, if we can make a pickup, all of the Necromantic's most dangerous players are over here and tied up with a couple of Saurus. Yeah, if one white knocked out, the other one there, and both werewolves over there as well. This skink can just go. So does that go for it? Of course, they're 3+ rolls in the snow. So because of the bonehead, this zombie is available. You could then do, is that zombie standing up? No, I mean if you, yeah, one of these flesh golems can move this Saurus. You've got this guard zombie can blitz. I think be better, yeah. So go for it, but you've got, yeah, this flesh golem can push here, and then it's a go for it for 3 dice on the ball with a block player. It's probably the best play there. 2+ for 3 dice. I've used that one to move the Saurus though, which frees that zombie up, who isn't blitzing, it doesn't look like. So that's it's just a simple 3+ dodge out with a reroll. It's 91% play to score. It doesn't look like dodging over there. That werewolf, yeah, had to go for it to just get in and blitzing here. Okay, so almost offering the Lizardmen the opportunity to just score here. We'll give them 3 turns to score back if they take that. Bull's currently not safe, of course, and it's just a 3+ dodge to score. We've got a blitz over here. No real gain, so that hasn't made the dodge any easier. Using that player. That was close to 2 dice there. Going for more 2 dice blocks. So there's a lot of risk to take. Another double skulls here with no rerolls left could have stopped the score. But that's gone in for 1-0. Turn 6, was it? And yeah, a few turns for Necromantic to score back. Can't remember where we were with knockouts. So there's one knocked out white who's come back. I think that's everybody. Yeah, 3 injuries for the Lizardmen. So they've got a pretty big squad with 15, but that's yeah, very depleted after that. Or is it 14? It's 14, isn't it? No, 15. Yes, full squad of 15, but three out injured already in 6 turns. 5 opposing turns. Yeah, so Necromantic with 3 turns to score. Going to have to kind of get a shift on a bit. Obviously, the werewolves are their quickest players, so yeah, expect to see at least one of them pushed up. Do have a throw ghoul, so passing is an option, but with the weather they can't go beyond a short pass. You can't go for long bombs. Looks like, yeah, the position of that throw ghoul. It's oh, okay, it's not snowing, so that means longer passes are an option. Straight for the blitz, and then that'll be a skink. A werewolf going on its own. So stun 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so that werewolf is in scoring position. So immediately they have a scoring threat in. Still have another 2 turns, of course, though. Which means this wolf can also score. And then also screening, so tackle white, marking a couple of skinks. No route through for the Saurus there because I don't really want to be dodging on 5s. Shorthand School has the ball. Handoff. They've still got three rerolls in that Necromantic team, so they've been having a good time of it. That's really good screening off, actually. I think with the I'll go for it. So that's one of those rerolls they're going to use. Double one's it. Okay. Well, that changes things a little bit. I can't really see who they might be able to free up to blitz this werewolf, but that's the one holding guarding the ball. Free up Croxigore maybe? Croxigore blitz. She can be on the white. Oh, that's about down. Go, no rerolls left. One of those 1 in 9s came up on a block. But yeah, didn't manage to make the ball any harder to pick up. This werewolf can just grab it and score. I think it's far enough forwards that the sideways square doesn't have to go for it, so that's just 3+ to score for that werewolf. We could, I think we'll probably have, if I'll go for it. Where is that? Over here. I think that's looking for an assist for that flesh column. So yeah, so werewolf could hold the ball down here, and I think we'll be out of reach of everyone. It'll save them taking another set of line of scrimmage hits. Let's knock out on that mighty blow. Saurus. If that one comes back, it's 2 mighty blow players hitting your line of scrimmage, so it might be worth trying to avoid that. So yeah, so I can hold it down there for that. Oh, scored. Okay. Yeah, so we'll take the line of skirmish hits, but 1 turn each. There's another guy at the knockout rolls as well. I'm not sure if the Necromantic had anyone knocked out. So that Saurus still doesn't come back. Yeah, no knockouts for the Necromantic. So no real benefit to scoring that turn, but I mean, you might as well. It is more fun to just score and get on with it. I played a tabletop game last night that was really like that, very end to end, and then did 2-all. There wasn't really the option to stall at any point. There was sort of higher pressure defence and forcing each other to score, and it ended 2-all. It's quite a fun one. So we've got a high kick. Did have a sort of setup available where you could have attempted a 1-turn touchdown. You need a skink in here, another row here, sort of blitz in there and start pushing around. I've sort of covered that a bit before. Still never tried one. Was going to have a go at trying one on the tabletop game last night, but there was a blitz on the kickoff table which ruined that, which can happen. I was playing humans against Lizardmen. So 3 line of scrimmage hits. It looks like they've not really done anything. I think for that 1 turn it might be worth maybe keep the guard zombie out, put this unleveled one in to take that hit instead. I know there's a block one as well, but a block zombie is quite easy to come by, whereas a guard one isn't. Might be worth for protection having the guard one, either on the bench or have this guy on anyway. He's unleveled zombies is who you want facing down on Croxigor. Looks like it's going to be a pass here somewhere. That's 15 point ski. Good candidate for that. I grabbed the ball with that one. He's on 3 points. Okay, caught the inaccurate pass, but no points for that. Has to be accurate to generate star player points. Looks like they're going to blitz this Saurus. Probably with this flesh golem, looks like maybe. 2, 3, 4. It'd be a go for it. 2, 3. I could have marked this Saurus. Could have gone from there without a go for it, but no hits back, so no danger. That's a double one in the armour. And into half time. Mighty Blow Saurus back from the knockout. People have joined since. There have been a couple of people popping in and out. This is replay analysis from a private league that I play in. So Lizardmen and Necromantic Coach are both relatively new for the game. Both started playing last year when we started playing this league in lockdown. It's the 4th season now though, but 2nd season for both of these two teams. So we have 9 game seasons altogether. It's 8 teams in a round robin. Then a playoff at the end where everyone plays 2 more games in the playoffs, and it sort of works out the final positions with the 8 teams through that. So it started with me and one other player who played before and 6 new coaches, and has become what we now have. But this is a throw rock as a Saurus, just a stun, and a touchback on the kickoff. So it's 1-all. Necromantic attach him. We switch ends when that happens. So a touchback there could have been a perfect opportunity to go for a flesh golem score maybe. We've got this 12-point white, who'd be a good scoring candidate. Gone with the werewolf though, wants to level the werewolves. And they have scored probably almost all of the touchdowns for this team over the last 2 seasons. I think that's probably accurate. No specific research gone into that, but that's instinct. School's quite an interesting target for that Saurus. That is marked out. So they're going to go for a quick score again, pushing that flank. I think we'll see some skinks come this way. one here. Yeah, no blitz that turn, I don't think. Yeah, so straight for that ghoul who's it's only a pushback. Just like we're gearing up for a Croxigor blitz. Good, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be on that white. That's a foul bonehead, which I think has probably lost the blitz as well. No blitz icon, but I imagine that Croxigor is going to be blitzing. Gone for there. Can get in for a 2 dice uphill from that corner if they want to go for the werewolf there. This one has sidestep, but it's sort of left. Yeah, marking a tackle. Oh, okay, they're going to blitz the white. 2 dice there. That's a knockdown. And they put the ball carrier on the touchdown. It's another knocked out white. I had a couple of those. And quite competing against the touchline there. So tackle white's a dangerous player for all the skinks, so it's a good one to get off the pitch. A bit of a puzzle for the Necromantic coach now, because you've got this sidestep player marking. Okay, go for that werewolf blitz. Oh, that's a surf there. Yeah, that's well spotted. I didn't see that until the first pushback had happened. Has left a werewolf pinned against the touchline now though. So going there. Oh, okay. Something you can do if you've got a sidestep player being hit by a frenzy player and you're near the touchline, first sidestep goes there, then you know when they hit you again, that's where they're going to be finishing their action. They're going to be pinned against the touchline. Can't do anything about it afterwards. Even if you get a knockdown, if you're standing there for that one, werewolf is then standing there. And worst case, you've probably got 2 dice uphill to surf the ball. It's quite a nice way to deal with frenzy players. Like make them step onto the touchline on the second hit. So there's nothing that they can do about it. So I'd sidestep and stand firm. Good skills for frenzy players because stuff like that can happen. Free up another skink here. Get stand firm on. Foul dodge. Let's go for the ball with that. Yeah, just a 3+ dodge, but a couple of 2s. I've had that come up 2 or 3 times now. I think they've fouled 1 in 9 dodges. Still a lot of skinks surrounding the ball though. Which, it's a bit of a pain to deal with. Taking a safer one first. Still no tackle zone for the Croxigor, so that's 1 dice there. Oh, is that? Oh, Ghoul had 3 dice on the skink. This could be another surf. So a discovered one. A couple of pushbacks to knock that skink out. Dodging there. White has dodged. Can move one of these away. That's 3 dice. For another knocked out skink. And this is, yeah, the ball carrier can go 3 dice into 2 on that other one. And again, could step here. Yeah, could have stepped there to leave the wolf against the touchline. Maybe back that way. And could have been pinning him against the touchline at this point. But it sort of looks very good for the Necromantic here. You can't really see how the Lizardmen are going to get out of this. Maybe in there, this Saurus can reach. Saurus can reach. 2, 4, 6, 7. It's 2 go for it. Made them both and got the knockdown. So that's ball down near the edge of the pitch. Hasn't scattered off though. So it's in there. And that's yeah, so that's watching the route through, I think. But not a great scatter for Lizardmen. Ball still very much in Necromantic team's control. Got a sure hand school here, can come pick this up quite easily. Wolf has run off. So a lot of running past the ball. Pass school over here, watching that through. I imagine we'll see the sure hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it will be very safe over. Oh, let's walk past it as well. Okay, not sure who's going for the ball here. I might just leave it for a turn. Gets that knocked down. Maybe a push there instead. So this Saurus is just trapped against the touchline when he stands. Doesn't want to be dodging out, and we'll just get blitzed off next turn. Croxigor blitz on the guard zombie. It's just a push. That does put prehensile tail on the square with the ball, so there's no dodging in and out very easily. Bit of one. There's only one skink on the pitch actually, isn't there? This one who's stunned. So probably not going to be going for the ball this turn. Nope. Yeah, I sort of hadn't paid attention to that really, but yeah, just one skink left on the pitch is yeah, it makes this very tough for Lizardmen. Can see this Saurus surfed maybe. Oh, I'll go for the Croxigor, okay. Oh, a skull, and then a pal. Go. Oh, double skulls, okay. I mean, not especially relevant with the double skulls, but this guard zombie could have come around in here for just a surf off. But yeah, that Saurus is done. Skink available this turn, and the ball's clear now from Necromantic players. And that Saurus off the touchline. Okay, so quite suddenly things looking up for the Lizardmen. Yeah, and the the white and both werewolves sort of a bit trapped in here. I think we're looking at a flesh golem dodge to try and get anything on the ball. He's only a 4+. 4+ for 2 dice on the ball is probably well worth the risk. But suddenly he's like all they have, and in some ways Lizardmen suddenly look more likely to score. So rerolling the 1 dice there, but really needed that to be a knockdown. Ghoul blitz. Oh, she's on the ball. Oh, okay, gets a pal. Okay, didn't spot that ghoul there at all. So he fixated on the flesh golem. Ghoul catches the bounce. Yeah, really swingy ends to the game these last few turns. Croxigor is down. Yeah, a couple of 1 dice there are safe. Back to Lizardmen, so unfortunate bonehead. Would have needed that. Ball down on the floor again. Gets the touchline. I think the Saurus will go watch it. Yeah, I sort of don't really see how anyone's getting at this ball, really. Got this skink, yeah, running out of time. The Lizardmen are going to have to put a scoring threat in next turn if they want to want to score. Oh, hang on, let's look at this injury first. Another broken Saurus with -1 movement. That's 2 of those this game. It's pretty bad going. Yeah, so for one skink on the pitch, you'd think you need a skink as a scoring threat. But you also need to pick up the ball behind where the skink is, so he's prone. So, yeah, Lizardmen probably holding out for the draw at this point. And kind of looks like they're going to get it as well. Doesn't really look like there's any getting at the ball now. You can sort of see that's where the game's developed to. Big difference in the injury boxes. Just one knocked out white, which we've had kind of each half. Skinkies go for the ball. All drops it off the pitch. That could be big. Okay, we've still got the Paschal who's is stunned there. Maybe the sure hands one could go grab it. No, Wolf's going for the ball. Does pick it up. Fails to go for it. Looking to get the handoff probably. They've had a couple of double one go for its foul. One towards the end of each half, I think. Yeah, Croxicor staying by the ball wisely. There. So Necromantic can still do this. They need 4+ pick up. No team rerolls available. And then 4+ dodge with the dodge skill to score. Oh no, they didn't have another turn, so they didn't have a chance to do that. Okay, so finish 1-1. I didn't know that. I was just looking at options. Yeah, what options the coaches had towards the end. Not brilliant MVPs. I think it sort of looks like the Necromantic coach isn't that bothered about levelling ghouls, but you know, a couple of points off a level for a ghoul's not bad. And you really want MVPs landing on Sauruses and the Croxigor. Yeah, a lot of blocks in the Lizardmen's favour, but injuries definitely in the Necromantic favour. I think they have just one mighty blow player actually, but a couple of claws as well. And yeah, the injuries just kept coming in that one. Yeah, a couple of injuries. And there were more than that actually. Yeah, there were more players injured because I think there were a couple from foul dodges and stuff and go for it. So not many star player points to go around at all. Just a couple of casualties there. Touchdown and MVP each. You can see, quite a big disparity in 1s and 6s. Something we look at every now and then. But block dice, kind of the opposite. And they were successful in more blocks than the Necromantic team were. Who, well, looks like they're throwing fewer of them. But, kind of in favour there. Oh, yeah, and also similarly, lots more 1s and 6s. And go for it's were, 50-50 on a 2. Oh, it was a 3+ roll for a lot of the game. I think by the time they... Yeah, because they double won a couple. There were 2+ rolls again by then. Anyway, that is... what round are we up to, actually? 6. So round 6 of 7 for the regular season. That's the only game we've had so far. My team in this are Underworlds, the Sekrish Whirlers, who are playing this Khemri team who, if we look at the leaderboard, won 5 from 5 this season, won season 3, and have a lot more team value than me. That's Morgenthau kind of money difference. I'm not going to take Morgenthau, but I could. It's that it's that different. Yeah, not expecting to do well with that. We started really well with 2 wins, first 2 games of the season. Last 3 games have been horrible, and lost all of them with not having many players left on the pitch at the end of any of them. So I've experienced a lot of highs and lows with this Underworld team over the 2 seasons I've been playing them. But yeah, I think it's due Friday night, and depending on things like sound issues with my opponent, we might try and stream that. I know I haven't asked him yet, but we'll see. We'll probably try to. So that might be relatively late on Friday evening. Also this week we've got 2 Bretonian teams in the league. One of them is playing Undead, the other one is playing Norse. The other teams we've got, I don't know if anyone levelled from the games last night, or needs to watch the 160k there. So that's 10k artificial team value being added on. Probably don't want to buy any more players though. He's going to be down to Saurus next time. What have they got stadium wise? So they could upgrade the stadium if they want to burn some cash and keep it from contributing to team value, or just hire a tier leader and then fire them straight away to take you back down to 150. But yeah, that's how they look. I don't think there was any levels from that game. Just just those 2 injuries, which is 2 movement 5 Saurus. It's a real shame because Saurus are fast for this kind of player. When you think they're equivalents in other teams like Black Hawks and Chaos Warriors, things like that, they're fast players. But shame to see them injured in that way. I don't think Necromantic have any levels either. There they are. This all looks very familiar. I'm pretty sure there's nothing new there. No, they haven't. So we are back later this week. One way or another, there'll be coverage of this game either on Twitch or just in the usual way on YouTube. We're going to see how it goes Friday night. But yeah, that's all for now. Just going to see who's on. Who can we go and crash? Tom of an H is playing some Dark Elves in CCL. Let's go say hello. So there's more to come from this league. I think it's the main thing we're gonna start streaming. I might do more of these sorts of replay analysis, but and maybe some live games too. But that is all for now.